So this show, the program is what?
It's a documentary about a program in the federal government that found, alien aircraft and maybe aliens themselves, and there's video evidence and it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Mummified remains of
something
aliens.
we don't know about that, but there's a picture in Scotland that these two
of the
hippies,
Loch Ness monster.
No, these two hippies went on a hike after their shift at some Disneyland hotel, and they're hiking and they're Scottish and they're blah, 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 blah. And they have a 35 millimeter camera, and this is back in the day, and they look up in the sky and there's this diamond shaped machine just floating, right? And so they hide behind these bushes because they don't want to get zapped by the aliens. And then they take pictures. And there's clear as day. There's a picture of an alien and an airplane behind it. And it was kept by a retired Air Force whatever in Scotland for 30 years. And then he exposed it on this, he said, hey, look at this picture. There's fucking aliens out there. Mathematically speaking, there's billions of galaxies and shit, right?
Okay, but what's that have to do with the drones in New Jersey?
Well, you can't have one without the other, Danny.
Well, they didn't have drones before when they got this picture in Scotland.
Because they had to come here themselves, check it out, see that we're not that evolved, and then they sent the machines because now we're smarter and we have nukes. So they sent machines looking for it. I'm telling you, man.
That picture was taken 2 years ago at Burning Man. Probably.
Was it?
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Why is it always some rando that gets this picture?
I know, it's never clear.
Yeah, I believe in aliens 1,000%. But all the photographs of what can anyone explain what this is? And it's no, but does that mean that it's a UFO? You think their aliens are that dumb where they're just kind of cruising around the atmosphere?
Yeah, I think they've been doing it for a long time. I don't think they really care about they'd be seen. I think they came here when dinosaurs were around, and they were like, man, what the fuck? And then they keep coming back.
Killed the dinosaurs.
They probably did. They probably did kill the dinosaurs.
Yeah, has a meteor hit Earth since then?
They probably blew up the Earth and made it, Pangea. They changed
and then
the
they
whole
created
thing.
New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bad Larry, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Dan. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm here.
What happened?
I don't know, a little 24, 48-hour bug. I'll be fine by the Notre Dame game tomorrow night, I'm sure.
AIDS.
I had to stay up and watch my JMU last night.
Oh, that game. I'm sorry, Danny. JMU is not covering the entire game, and then they get a strip sack fumble with 4 minutes left, and they kick a freaking field goal to cover. That was the worst. You had no business covering that line, Larry.
I know. The bookies line was 7. On the show, I had it at 8. I put it in a week ago.
Unbelievable.
But, yeah, it was a lucky cover.
I'm proud of you guys. You guys had good weekends.
We are all plus double digits, Dan.
Bad Larry won 6 units last week, and he's up plus 11. Dylan won 2 units. He's up plus 14.5. Shea is still the leader in the clubhouse at 15.5. You lost 2 units last week.
I'll take it.
Okay. What is it? The Diego Pavia Award. Dylan has won it 7 times. Larry 5. Shea 1.
I would actually like to pose an objection.
And he's coming back next season at Vandy.
Yeah.
So,
victory.
And just so people know, you don't want to win the Diego Pavia Award because that means that something bad happened.
Yeah, it's an ode to Shea's old gambling analysis and losing days.
Yeah.
But I would actually like to propose, Dan, I think Shea deserves the Pavia Award this week.
Okay.
He's the only one out of the 3 that lost units.
Okay.
I did have some shitty futures bets that did not come through.
Yeah,
but
big time.
Okay.
all right, well, I still won 2, you lost 2.
Okay.
I lost 2. So what? I'm up 15.5. You don't get the Diego Award.
I'm 1 behind you. I'm breathing down your neck.
Ew, gross.
Yeah.
Poor girls.
And your neck smells like Fritos.
Can you imagine if anybody smells like bag chips in this fucking room, Dylan?
I'm not saying I don't also smell like Fritos.
By the way, Dylan, now it's paid off. The exposure of this show is finally paid off. Somebody recognized Dylan at his apartment complex.
No.
Yeah, so wild story. Yesterday, I get home from work. I'm walking up the stairs, and this guy's walking down the stairs, and he just goes, Dylan? And I turned around, and I was like, had that oh fuck panic. I met this guy blacked out at a bar, and he remembers me, and I don't at all. And I was just kind of looked at him, and he's like, Dylan, the graphics guy.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So it turns out, big fan of the show.
I thought he was going to say, here's your pants back.
Yeah. Here's your assless chaps back.
You left these.
Yeah.
But he's a super cool guy. Very big fan of you, Dan, as well. Probably went like me than you, I think, in the pecking order.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude's normal.
The pecker orders.
The pecker order.
All right. Fair enough. Yes.
I think Marvin's
Yes.
the top of the pecker order, probably. But
Yes, Marvin.
I'm not even going there. I remember it's the first time somebody recognized me, and somebody was like, Marvin. They were right outside of the studio.
it's terrifying.
It is, because I'm like, wait, did I forget you? And so I'm waving back at him like, oh, hey, what's up? And so Dan goes, Marvin, you don't know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, you just assume that
deny.
it's like
Just deny.
Right. If somebody
Hey,
says your
Dylan.
name,
No, I mean-
you think they know you.
No. Sounds like
Yeah.
a debt collector.
But I had a beer with him. He was a nice guy.
Wait, you went to his apartment?
He came to mine.
Whoa.
Oh, no. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Don't play home games.
I assessed the situation.
You always want to go where you can leave.
I could leave there.
Yeah, it's always no.
And then he stays.
Yeah.
And
I'll
then
go-
your girlfriend comes
There's
home.
there's a Super 8 motel right down the road, Dan, if I ever need to
Always
cut and run.
in call, never out call.
Yeah.
In call's cheaper, out call's dangerous.
This has felt safe enough, but that definitely was not on my bingo card.
All right, let's get to business because Bad Larry is holding on for dear life here.
Yeah, this is true. I'm up in bed.
You're
My
in
wife
bed
would-
right now?
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My wife wouldn't let me go to Ray's. She made me breakfast. She said I'm too sick to go to, and infect all those people. So
What'd she make you, Larry?
scrambled eggs and bacon, English muffin, grape jelly on it.
So like a breakfast that like a non-sick person would eat.
Exactly. Yeah, she didn't make you tea and soup,
Plain toast.
bone broth. Yeah, okay.
And a little bacon and eggs.
This only amuses me, but the Yankees got Cody Bellinger.
Amazing.
Now, here's the thing where it gets maybe a little interesting. Cody Bellinger is married to Giancarlo Stanton's ex-girlfriend.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Is she pregnant?
They've been married for a while. She is stunning.
I bet.
If you like good-looking
That's the
women,
thing. Yeah, who cares
Yeah.
about that? Boring. That's the thing. I don't understand how all these famous athletes pass around the same woman. Like they date the same
well, it's
woman.
like Hollywood.
It's I don't like it.
No,
one bit.
Hollywood's worse.
It's-
That's where your agent calls up and says, "Hey, Ryan wants to date you."
That's better because you're not competing directly
Yeah,
against
it's
that
easier to
person in a
avoid
physical
them.
event. Yeah.
Like you can just not do a movie with Brad Pitt, I guess.
right.
If you're...
And now you're on the same team with a dude that used to your wife.
Well, I don't know if we say it that way. Date is the word we're using.
Yeah, well, he laid her
Definitely
down. and
dated the
she
shit out of her.
loved it.
All righty. Okay. Bad idea bringing that up to the group.
Loved it.
Once again,
Therapy is fake. It's not real.
it's like religion.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, for it to actually pan out, you have to do it forever.
Yeah.
That's the thing about
true.
therapy. Like nobody ever gets to quit therapy because nobody ever gets better. Somehow, some way, these therapists keep milking the fucking dollar out of your pocket because there's
That-
another trauma.
I understand that.
I think it's like
ridiculous.
a maintenance
It's
thing.
made up. It's your inner child. Shut up. My inner child grew up. Nobody gives a shit about the inner child. It's not real.
Does a therapist ever say, "I think you're good"?
I've had a therapist say, "I think you need more than what I can offer."
Well, I can understand that. I'm
Yeah.
saying,
She can't prescribe pills. You need a psychiatrist.
does a therapist ever say, "I think you're good. I'm going to let you go. Leave the nest"?
no.
I feel like that because also like, could you ever really tell for sure? Like, and then you walk like, if
don't
you
they make you feel guilty if you do leave? That you need that umbilical cord and
feel like this is a bad idea.
like I don't know if I can. I'm learning to fly, but I don't have wings.
Right.
To quote the great Tom Petty.
Well,
Okay.
there's also I think there's a liability. Like if you walk outside, if they're like, I think you're good, and you walk outside and like blow your brains out, then they might be kind of liable for saying I think you're good.
Yeah, but that's all confidential. Nobody would ever know.
That's
Did Tom Petty
patient-
die the same way as the INXS guy died?
no, he didn't do that. Asphyxiation.
Love himself?
Yeah,
No.
whatever you like. Where
That's what they think.
Sure.
That's
no,
how
Tom Petty had there were drugs in his system.
I saw Tom Petty live in Arlington, Texas, the night before my house got raided, and I got arrested. So that was like the last happy moment I had in the summer of 2001. But yeah,
Well, that's a cheery note. Thanks
a great
for sharing.
memory.
Yeah. So once again, Kelly putting out the vibe. Kelly in Vegas, who joined us, she didn't do too well.
you're all right. She won a unit.
Yeah, but she's a professional.
Sure.
so she didn't do well for a professional. You,
I'm gonna start selling picks, Danny.
well, no, not these picks.
Okay.
From last-
Other picks.
Not those. Yeah, somebody else's picks, but not yours.
I'm going to drop ship other people's picks.
Dylan and Bad Larry, that's pretty impressive, especially Bad Larry, who's on his deathbed, joining us. What- Larry, let me get to your picks here so I can kick you to the curb and let you get under the covers. Okay, so your college football picks are
Okay,
what?
I want 4 units on Notre Dame, but was that line 7 or 7.5?
7.5.
Okay, I want to risk 5 units.
Five
I wanna buy-
units?
I want to buy the line down to 7, so I'm risking 5
What a
units.
I
fucking
thought we can't
scrub
buy
move.
lines. I thought we can't buy
Let me
lines.
ask Ray, the producer of this show.
No one's ever done an alternate line like this before, but
No, you can bet an alternate
You got to
spread,
count
but
the
you
juice
can't.
against them. You got to
yeah,
count.
we'll
Yeah.
count
You
we'll
gotta
count the
smoke
juice
'em.
against you.
Okay.
You're counting the juice. I'm giving you a whole unit. If I'm risking 5 units to win 1 unit. I mean, to win 4 units.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
5-4. Not
Then
5-1.
we're going to allow that. Okay.
Yeah, it's like be minus 120.
Look, he's sick. He doesn't.
Yeah,
He doesn't know what he's doing.
It'll be more than 120. Hold on. It's minus 110 now. You're buying it down half a point. It's not 120, Larry.
It'll be like
It is
140 probably.
7.
I can
No, it's
tell
not
you.
10 cents to buy it down half a point. Everybody and their fucking mother would be doing that.
Look it up.
Okay, I'll look it up right now. Pull up your fucking phone. I'll look it up right now.
Actually, we may.
Yes,
breaking
yes,
news.
Ray.
So Notre Dame actually moved to 7 now, but we're
What?
sticking with 7.5 because that's what it was
that's
before
right.
the show. Larry, I'm talking. Thank you.
I'm just
And
Well, no. If it's right now and nobody has placed their bet yet, then I'm going to allow 7.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
okay, but if to
But
buy
I
a
liked
half,
you yelling at Larry. That was good.
thank you. To buy a half a point, it'd be like minus 135.
Yeah.
I looked this morning, and to buy it from 7.5 to 7 was minus 120. But that's fine, guys. they knew it was moving, I guess.
Okay,
Now-
Larry, what
so
are you
now-
doing? Larry, what are you
I
doing?
want 4 units. I want 4 units on Notre Dame minus 7.
Okay.
I want one unit on Penn State minus the 8.5,
9.
minus 9, and 1 unit on Clemson plus the 11.5,
12.
12. Perfect. They're my 3 college games.
Okay. So you had Florida and Tulane.
What are you talking about?
Larry, when you sent me your picks on the post, you accidentally circled 2 games, so I thought you meant you wanted Florida. Do you not want Florida?
No. That was just I did this last night and I was hurting. That's just a big circle. That's just a big circle around Notre Dame. I guess I ran through Florida. I can see how you see that. No, I don't want Florida.
Okay, let me let Larry do his NFL picks then, and we can say goodbye, and then we'll have fun. Okay.
Don't say goodbye. I'm going to stay on the phone, but I don't want to talk.
Okay.
I'm going to go over Texas. These are all 1 units. Over Texas, 41.5.
42.
Over Texas, okay? I want the Ravens minus the 6 against the Steelers.
6.5.
God, okay. I want the Lions minus the 6.5 against the Bears.
That's correct.
Okay. I want the Eagles minus the 3.5 against the Commanders.
Okay.
I want the 49ers plus 1 against the Dolphins.
Okay.
And I want the Buccaneers minus the 4 against the Cowboys. Sorry, Shay.
No, I don't blame you.
minus 3.5.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
Okay.
Dan, I'm going to get under the covers and just lie here, but I want to listen.
Okay. That sounds hot. Yeah. Larry under the covers. Yeah.
That's for the Patreon folks out there.
Okay, Shay, your turn. You want to do your college football picks?
Yeah, Danny.
Okay.
Gators laying 12 against New Orleans. I got the Fighting Irish, too, on 1 unit, laying 7. And this Ohio State-Tennessee game has befuddled the shit out of me. I love Tennessee and Hakuna Matata. I think he could have a breakout game, welcome to America type shit. But it's a public dog, big time, and everybody thinks OSU looks like shit because of the Michigan game. I think Tennessee might be overvalued just because of the hate on Ohio State, and Ryan Day is a functioning stupid person. So I'm taking Ohio State laying 7.5.
Okay. All right.
And then Penn State, Cocaine Cowboys over 54. And then I got Texas beating the Irish in the national championship plus 1,800.
Okay.
Not a bad bet, actually.
Yes, Ray.
81% of the public is on Tennessee.
There you go.
Plus 7.5.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but he's saying that they're caught up in the Ohio State is wounded.
I think they're a public dog. I don't like it. I'm taking
That
the Buckeyes.
7.5 number is
That hook.
such
That
a
hook.
All righty, Dylan.
All right, Dan. I also have Notre Dame -7 against Indiana. I'm taking SMU +9 against Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson.
Are they going to sell that place out?
No. And it's supposed to be a whiteout game. They ain't even going to sell out.
See, this is what I worry about these home playoff games. This is why they're having them, because they want to ensure that they're going to be sold out. Because then you're going to ask these fan bases to go on the road maybe a couple more times. And I don't
In the middle
know.
of Christmas.
Yeah, this time of year. Too.
And it's a Christmas break for the schools.
That's tough.
Okay. What else do you have, Dill?
I got Clemson +12 against Tejas.
Okay.
I am going to take Tennessee +7.5 against Ohio State. I already know I'm going to regret that one, but it's on paper. Taking Florida -12 against Tulane in the Union Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl.
Hell yeah, Gasparilla.
That screams Florida, so.
Fair.
And I got Fresno State +3 against Northern Illinois in the Idaho Potato Bowl.
Okay.
Also, Dan, I saw this stat a couple days ago, and it might be my favorite one of all time about Purdue football this year. If they had started with a 34-point lead in every game, they would have finished 6-6.
No shit.
Dang.
West Lafayette.
NFL. Shay.
Yeah, I got the Lions Bears under 48. Bucks Cowboys over 48.5. I got Miami +1 against Antifa. Browns Bengals over 47.
Okay. Dylan?
I got Texans +3.5 against the Chiefs. Still don't really trust the Chiefs to cover, even though they did last week. Steelers Ravens under 45. The last 8 matchups have gone under. This one's always a slugfest. I'd probably take the Steelers if I had to. The Stillers if I had to take the spread, but I'll take the under.
Real Pennsylvania.
Giants +8.5 against the Falcons. Michael Penix Jr. starting.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What happened to Kirky?
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Kirko
I swear to
Banks.
Christ.
Where have you been?
They took him out back.
What are you talking? Are you serious?
Yeah.
You had no idea?
I've been out of the loop lately. Been kind of going through some things.
Working hard.
Jobby job has happened, but we're planning the Vienna trip. We're leaving on Saturday.
Yeah.
So I've been deeply involved with that logistical nightmare. I had to change the seats on the flight, and I got caught.
Did you put yourself up front and everyone in the back?
I put myself 2 rows away from the family. And the roommate found out.
Okay.
So I've been dealing with that.
Well, you know what I would do?
Say that there was no seats left and you had to.
No, I'd have the roommate sit in your seat.
That's not funny. Well, you know what the best part is? The baby won't sit with me, so there's no choice there.
Yeah.
She won't. She'll scream and yell if I get near her, essentially.
That's
you know
not
her.
good.
She's mean. But, yeah, I've been – they shot Kirk. They killed Kirk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They benched him.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. Yes, Marvin.
But you don't do the gentle parenting thing.
No,
Just
God,
take,
no.
but just take care of business. What do you mean she won't sit with you? What choice does she? She don't
Yeah,
pay no
but on a
bills.
plane, I don't want to deal with that shit, dude. I'll give her melatonin and whatnot, but I don't want to like.
What if you're
You
next
can't
to
yell at your kid in public anymore. That's not how it works.
Says who?
Well, white people, and I live in a very white town, my friend. You can't like scream at your kids in public no more. Like when I was growing up, you just get smacked in the mouth. But now, if you even raise your voice to the kid, people are like, "Oh my, what the fuck? Oh my god!" In between Chardonnay sips, they think that you're someone they can.
Why
judge.
are you even going to Vienna?
My parents live out there.
Do they want to see you?
They do.
Okay. No, I thought that was a fair question.
No, one of my brothers is coming out there with all his kids, and my sister's showing up with her kids. So there's going to be 9 cousins under the age of 9, and they're all getting together.
And you're not going to have anything over there?
No.
Last time
I know.
we had a problem in Vienna.
Well, it was great for me. That was fun.
There's been a couple problems coming out of Vienna.
Vienna's a great town if you want to get it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy. There's beer everywhere. I found like an NFL sports bar.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was tearing it up.
Well, when we talked to you, when you were over there last time.
Yeah.
You sounded like you were in the fourth quarter.
I get separated from the family a few times. They were pretty pissed about that. It's
Found the sports bar.
Well, didn't you bring home the wrong?
I brought home 2 geese instead of 1 turkey. My mama was pissed about that.
Is that how the Christmas song goes?
Is it?
2 geese.
Oh, I don't fucking 2 turtle doves, isn't it?
Yeah, something like
Partridge.
that. Partridge in a okay.
2 geese in Vienna.
What else do we
Dylan,
have?
what do you know about Christmas?
I know that I believed in Santa Claus.
You did?
I did. Yeah, I don't still. Actually.
Okay.
Or
is there any?
I mean, it's not any more ridiculous than believing in God.
Here
Shay.
we go.
Is there any?
This wouldn't be a show without the blasphemy coming from the room. I forgot we had to, take the Lord's name in vain. We had.
Do you
to
think that he has
blaspheme.
a sense of humor?
I
First
hope
of
he
all-
does with me.
First of all,
but I'm
she.
saying, okay, she.
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
Actually, Trump won. God is now male.
Okay. Any other bets here?
Where we're outside the Giants, it's 8.5.
We do get sidetracked.
I lost
here.
my place.
Let's go back to the aliens.
Yes.
I got Seahawks +3 against the Vikings. Vikings clinched last week. I feel like this is a nice little letdown spot. And Saints money line against the Packers.
Whoa.
On Monday night.
Did anybody watch the Aaron Rodgers thing, the infomercial?
No.
No, I'm not watching.
I saw like the preview thing that pops up on Netflix for it, and it was him talking about like
Brett Favre.
no, his brother like outing him on
Outing him?
What?
Yeah, no, for being like what's it called, estranged from the family on The Bachelor or whatever.
Yeah, he doesn't talk to his mama. That shit's weird.
Yeah, it is funny though. They did show a clip from that episode of The Bachelor, and they like the Rodgers were having dinner, and they just set 2 empty chairs at the end of the table. That was like things supposed to be for Aaron and whoever his girlfriend was.
I think
at the
Olivia
time.
Munn.
Was that her at the? In
I
that?
think
Yeah.
at the time. Yeah.
And then it was what, Shailene Woodley.
I think Woodley was
She was-
before, no, or after?
I think after.
I love
She was
Shailene. I love that girl.
Olivia Munn's married
She can
to
act.
John
she can act
Mulaney.
like a son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
John
she's-
Mulaney. Yeah.
Olivia Munn's not a great actor.
No, but she's a great husband stealer.
Yeah,
She took Mulaney while he was still
Yeah.
legally wed.
he was on a bender, I think, at the time.
Yeah, and then she got pregnant by him.
And they just had another baby.
How many kids they got now?
2.
'Cause she's old.
I don't know if she's old.
She's old. Yeah,
Like,
she's like 40.
Mid 30s.
Oh, high 30s. Gotta be.
She looks.
Ray, look up.
She's pretty.
Yeah, fine.
What's the,
What if Shailene Woodley just came in right now and said, "Hey, you and me, let's get out of here."
And like have a relationship?
Yeah.
No, hell no. That's some Hollywood weirdo. In my
Wait,
room.
you just said how great she was.
I think she's an incredible actor. I think she got the chops. That movie she had with George Clooney in Hawaii, that was amazing. And then Big Little Fires in Monterey, that was amazing.
Was it Big Little Lies?
Yeah, whatever.
Big Little Fire?
Big
I was-
Little Fire?
I was thinking the other Reese Witherspoon deal, Little Fires Everywhere.
Yeah.
In Shaker Heights, Ohio. Another shithole.
We're not doing Ohio again.
Shithole.
Stop.
And I think she's a great actor, but do I think she's like some, siren that I can't say no to? Nah.
What siren could you not say no to?
Roseanne Barr.
She might
Rosie
not let you.
O'Donnell. Who would I ruin my life over? That's the question.
Yes.
That's
Again.
a good question. It would be. I don't know. I never thought of that. I never thought who I would ruin.
Queen
my life.
Latifah.
My mom always said growing up, which I thought was creepy. Dwight Yoakam or Garth Brooks ever came to the door, she'd leave us all and never look back. And Dwight Yoakam's one of the ugliest men in the history.
She might want to
She
change.
never saw him with his hat off.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Also, the Garth Brooks
Yeah,
thing,
Garth
I think, hasn't aged
aged
well.
well
Yeah.
either. Yeah, that's not going well.
I'm gonna say if your mom had shitty taste, so I won't say it out
He
loud.
did.
Yeah.
What was his gay emo character?
Chris Gaines?
Chris Gaines.
Yeah.
That is one of the best album covers of all time.
my
is him.
God.
The fact that happened,
I
and we all
know.
had to sit through it like it was
He
normal.
it was literally just him, just with like a My Chemical Romance
Dude,
haircut.
he just wanted to put on a dress. That's all he wanted to do.
I don't know what that was
It's as
all
close
about.
as he could get to putting on pantyhose.
He kind
Fucking
of, you know who
weirdo.
it actually kind of looks like is Anthony Kiedis.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
a problem. All these NBA players too. You get a little money and you get a little fame. You start dressing like a fucking weirdo. You start putting on like hula hoop pants.
Well, it's
and,
like high,
bright-
like the high fashion
It's so
stuff.
fucking
Yeah.
dumb. I hate it.
Can you get into a Christmas spirit?
I am. I'm listening to Mariah Carey pretty much every day.
Oh.
Just her regular stuff, or
No, her Christmas stuff. I love it.
Oh, you know
I play
what?
that shit on 12.
It's terrible.
No, relax.
Whoa.
Relax with the mirror.
Terrible.
You know what you should listen to? You and your lady listen to Ariana Grande, Christmas and Chill.
No. Brooklyn Decker in her prime.
If she walked in,
Yeah, it'd be
you'd
over.
walk out?
It'd be over, yeah.
Really?
Yes, Ray.
What about Ana de Armas?
No.
She's good.
She's a Cuban communist. Absolutely not.
Isn't she defector?
No, absolutely. She moved to Spain to study acting. Now she's dating the nephew of the
Fidel
of Castro's brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's dating like the communist elite. Absolutely not. I would put her on trial.
She is pretty spectacular.
Yeah, she'd be spectacular up against the wall.
Redneck mother.
What? Diddy! Good reference, my man.
I think, Larry, you still breathing?
Not real.
Stop. Oh, no. If I don't call on you, you don't cough.
No, I'm coughing. Trust me.
No. But I call. You know, it's like when your mom, when you call in sick and you go.
No, it's when you originally try and talk, you don't get that first breath out correctly.
Okay.
I'm lying here. I got my one arm over my eyes, blocking the light, and I got the phone up against my ear.
Shut
and I'm fucking almost asleep.
Do you have shades?
An eye mask?
Blinds? Yeah.
What do you? Do you have
You
shades?
have tanning bed?
Okay.
Dan, I have one thing to touch
Let me
on.
say, Larry.
Okay.
I hope you feel better, and
you, Dan.
Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Merry Christmas, guys. Good night. I'm going to go to bed.
Night.
Good night.
Good night, Larry.
It's
Love you, Larry.
12:45 in the afternoon.
Good evening.
Good night. Yes, Dylan.
So an update on the website fiasco. Remember we thought we were being hijacked by terrorists for the domain name?
Yeah.
We're not. It's actually a friend of the show, Bob in Seattle.
Good dude.
I spoke with him on the phone yesterday. We now have the domain names. He was basically holding them for us so that someone else didn't go and try and extort us.
But why didn't he let us know that he was holding on to it?
He kind of did.
I guess, yeah. And he could have been clearer, I think.
Okay.
But he wanted me to say hi. He's a big fan of yours. He's for some reason a big fan of Shay's, and he wanted me to say that
You're in good company, Danny.
Shay isn't
That's fair. I'll take it.
I made up the last part, but he did say hi to everyone.
I need you to rally, though.
What do you mean?
I worry about your attitude getting on a plane with the kids.
I'm good on the plane with the kids because I don't sit near them.
But, okay.
I'm good.
Do you do that every time?
Yeah, because the way the rows are set up, you'll have 3 and then 1, or 3 and then 2. So I'm just away from the kids. It's good for me.
So what? 3 in a row?
It's going to be a 12-hour day though, a 12-hour day. So it's 8.5 to Munich, and then it's an hour. It's an hour and a half wait, and then an hour to Vienna, and then it's like a half-hour cab. And you got to get 2 cabs because they got so many kids, and the roommate's going to pack the whole fucking house because we're going to be gone for 2 weeks.
Sounds fun.
It's like $70 a bag too, by the way. Thank God the wine's free on the plane because the roommate's going to get her fill.
These 5 bags paid for themselves in no time.
Exactly.
But you're not sneaking.
No, Danny. I mean, the only shot I got is if my oldest brother and I sneak off. I'm not doing this. I love you. If we we're going to go check out Salzburg
The
and
goose
see where
store.
Mozart was born or whatever, and then we just disappear.
Okay.
That could happen.
Yeah, but that's why I keep reminding you, just so it's in your head, that I
Not to
keep
do it.
reminding you not to do it.
My mama will not let me drink in front of her. That's a fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
she's
you
gonna
do a lot of things not in front of people.
Yeah, you could do it in any other
Just
room.
saying.
Hell yeah, brother. And you can't get drugs in Vienna, not real drugs. So it's not like I could do any of that.
Yeah, it's like beer and snuff.
Yeah, dude. It's the drug scene in Europe sucks.
So you're just gonna
sucks.
white knuckle? Have you just been white
The only
knuckling
way you
every
get
flight?
real drugs, like Albanians, have the best cocaine on the continent for sure. That's the only way you can really score.
Yeah.
You can't trust the Spaniards, and the Portuguese just step on everything.
What about the UK? They love their
Awful.
their K.
Cocaine is awful. The ketamine's good.
Yeah.
Good ketamine
Yeah.
in the UK. You do. They do that pretty well. But the cocaine sucks.
But once again, you're not jonesing for anything.
No, I mean,
He's more of a
Jones-
drug historian at
I
this point.
I Jones every day. Every day.
Okay.
It's going to be good when I'm back, though, Danny. Going to be great. My relapse will be legendary. They're going to write songs about it. It's going to be fantastic.
Will you be single?
No. The roommate, no, she ain't never. We ain't breaking up. We just butt heads. I love the roommate, Danny.
What did you just call her?
The roommate.
A butthead.
We butt heads.
Oh, butthead. I thought you called her a butthead.
Dude.
Damn.
Like you're saying, like we both butt heads.
Yeah.
She gets it.
It's Shay and Irving. That is the podcast. That is the podcast. Wherever you get your podcast. Shay and Irving podcast.
Is there going to be a Vienna special?
Yeah, I'm going to record one in Vienna.
Okay.
Well,
It's going to be like Einsteinn.
I think we've done everything we need to do. And wait, what do you have, Ray?
I was just making sure everyone knows we're off next week.
We're off next week.
oh.
Yeah, I gotta have.
That's
a
for
week.
Christmas, Dylan.
Yeah. You know what starts on Christmas Day? Hanukkah.
Oh, my God. Have to take over everything.
Okay.
It's like eight shitty little Christmases.
So bad Larry. We hope he's feeling better on his deathbed. For Dylan, the graphics guy, Shay and Irving, Marvin the Prince, and Picture Day Ray. Merry Christmas to everybody, and we'll talk to you in a couple of weeks.
Good luck, y'all.